Okay folks, this comes off another piece of clothing that I purchased at an op shop. This is a section out of it. It's a two-piece costume and this is the second piece. Let's see what we can do to make it look any good, and hopefully I won't forget to put them back together. Wonder how big we're going to make this. Okay, let's see what this is. It is a tutu. So the costume had this sort of sparkly grey material, and now we've got the tutu, which is made out of this lovely mesh material that will look hopefully very good when moved, slipping and sliding. So let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks nice actually. We have got some nice flashes of colour. Maybe we could use this as our master copy and make it even nicer. So we're just going to put this aside. I'm just going to throw it here with the other clothing item, and we're going to make this section look really nice. Going to leave it at that. I don't know how that worked. Yeah, that's looking quite interesting. We've got some more flashes of colour. Still could be a lot better. So we're going to use this. So we're just going to line this up like so into the corner. I'm going to swing it round. Yeah, that's looking quite nice actually. Nice little arch. I don't know if I like to make it yet a master copy. I'm wondering if we're going to try, I don't know what to do with it folks. I'm going to try another one. Or maybe I'm going to try and decide which one I'm going to utilise. I'm going to use this and make this into a master to make it even better. Hopefully even better. Hopefully folks. Yeah, that looks really quite colourful, very zany. I do like the other version better, except it doesn't look terribly complete. I do think we can use that again. So we can make a better version of this, hopefully. Yeah, that looks shit house, actually. It looks terrible. as far as these go. I do like this version. I do think it's got some kind of potential. Maybe I could angle the page, maybe tilt it, which is tricky. It's a tricky technique to use. I'm thinking maybe my intuition is helping to make something of this, to make something more interesting out of it. I don't know how it's going to work, folks, if it's going to work, but I know that when I follow through with my intuition, I do get results I often don't expect. I do think maybe the horizontal shouldn't be we'll soon find out. But I really miss my partner Luigi, and I'm trying to get this into the news. I'm trying to keep a happy face, including this elf's hat, in my Christmas time, but it's really hard to maintain the cheer when your partner is not around and you're all alone and you're dealing with your past and how you fucked up each other's lives. And that looks really quite interesting. So maybe a bit more on the horizontal. And there's a little bit of a void there I've got to get rid of. But basically, I do get very horribly lonely, folks, being away from my partner. I do get really lonely, and it really cuts me to pieces that I can't get in touch. I can't find him. I don't know where he is. I have no idea where he's gotten to. I know he still loves me. I hold out hope that we will eventually be reunited, but we need the help of the 6 o'clock news to bring us back online together. And that is easier said than done, I know, folks. Easier said than done, trying to interest the news channels in something that's not death, disease, destruction and damage and crime and house fires and gangland, bus, all that sort of stuff that's usually considered more newsworthy than the stuff that I'm producing. And the stuff that I'm producing just isn't the typical type of news that you get. And it's really difficult competing with all this stuff, all this crime and shark attacks and all the cliches. They're so cliche, it's cheesy. Like, hearing about a shark attack is like, fuck, isn't that old-fashioned? That's been around for decades. News channels have been reporting on those sorts of events for decades. Why not try something fucking new? Why just report on these dumbass news items like shark attacks? No, seriously, I get so fucking over it. I'm trying to get my stuff to go to air. I'm trying to get in touch with a lost person, and these fucking stupid news bulletins are clogged up with shit. You know, and lots of imported shit as well. We've got gun crimes and building fires and shit like that. No, we don't need that shit, folks. I get so exasperated every night I watch the news, hoping that somehow something will go right and my stuff will eventually make headlines. No, I'm not kidding. I'm really lonely. I'm really getting sick of this. I'm dying of a broken heart, folks. I'm dying of stress. You know that loneliness is a killer. Fuck, it's a killer. Why can't you report on this? That yes, I'm dying of a broken heart. And maybe if you can fucking show an interest in a love story, you know, something positive, something that's going to really warm the hearts of TV viewers. Something more interesting than all that other shit. Just give me a slot. Just one fucking slot. You know, give me a bit of time of day or evening, should I say, to get on the news and to fucking get in touch with my partner who I really want to see. Sorry I have to be so nasty and cranky, using foul language to, but it really gets to me, folks, that I just can't find a way of getting on the news to get this stuff to go to air and put my past behind me that I did wrong. But anyway, that's come up looking better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.